What is going on, guys? Healy here. Today I have the roster update for August 25th on MLB The Show 17. Patrick Corbin, he got a +3, is now up to an 80 and a silver. He got a +6 to his stamina. His hits per 9 went down 5. Ks per 9 went up 7, and his walks per 9 went up 5. Marcus Stroman, he got a +2 up to an 84, one away from being a gold. He got a +2 to his stamina. His hits per 9 went up 4, Ks per 9 went up 5, and his walks per 9 went down 4. Gio Gonzalez, he got a +2, inching his way towards gold a little bit, 2 points away. His stamina went up 4, hits per 9 went up 12, Ks per 9 went up 1, his home runs per 9 went down 6, and his clutch went up 10. Steven Matz, he went from an 84 down to a 79, so he is now a bronze. His stamina went down 3, hits per 9 went down 3, his Ks per 9 went down 4, walks per 9 went down 4, and his home runs per 9 went down 8. Archie Bradley, he got a +4, his Ks per 9 went down 3, walks per 9 went up 9, and his home runs per 9 went up 9. Cam Bedrosian, he went up 4 to an 83, his hits per 9 went up 7, Ks per 9 went up 4, walks per 9 went up 8, and his home runs per 9 went down 2. Aroldis Chapman, he got a -2. He is still a diamond, barely though, at a 90. His hits per 9 went down 5, and his walks per 9 went down 4. Benoit from the Pirates, he went down 9. He went from an 83 all the way down to a 74. His hits per 9 went down 12, Ks per 9 went down 5, walks per 9 went down 10, and his home runs per 9 went down 8. Corey Knebel, he is a gold now. He got a +3 as an 85. His hits per 9 went up 4, Ks per 9 went up 3, walks per 9 went down 5, his home runs per 9 went up 11, his clutch went up 5, and his velocity went up 11. Eric Hosmer, he is a gold. He got a +3, he's up to an 86 now. His contact versus righties went up 5, contact versus lefties went up 4, power versus righties went up 4, and his discipline went up 6. Howie Kendrick, he got a +4. He went up from a 78 to an 82. Now with the Nationals, I'm not sure why he's still in the Phillies uni for his creative player, but he got a +5 to his contact versus righties, +6 versus lefties, power ratings +7 versus righties, +15 versus lefties, and his vision went down 11. Colton Wong, he went up +3. He's now an 80 silver rating. His contact versus righties went up 3. His contact versus lefties went up 9. Vision went up 1, and his discipline went up 17. Brian Dozier is now a gold again. His contact versus righties went up 4. Contact versus lefties went up 5, and his power versus righties went up 3. He's at an 86. Ian Kinsler got a -2 down to an 86. His contact versus righties went down 7. A contact versus lefties went down 3, and his power versus righties went down 2. Robinson Cano, he is a gold again, and that is unfortunate. He got a -3. He's down to an 88. His contact versus righties went down 5. Contact versus lefties went down 16. Power versus lefties went down 7. His vision went up 4. So unless inside edge is on the lefty stat, I'm pretty sure that 96 one is now the good one to use. Before, the live series was easily the one to use, but I think the all-star one might have that slight advantage. Rafael Devers, he went up 5 to an 80. He is now a silver. He got a +6 versus righties, +10 for contact versus lefties. His power went up 7 versus righties and 5 versus lefties. His vision went down 8, and his discipline went up 27. Mike Moustakas, the other Royal, he went gold. People, they've been wanting him and Hosmer to go gold. They finally are. He got +2 to an 86. His contact versus lefties went up 7. Power versus righties went up 4. Versus lefties went up 5. Vision went down 4, and his discipline went down 6. The -4 in vision doesn't really matter too much because he's still at a 78. Joey Gallo, he got a +2 to make him a silver. And his arm strength went up 17, and his arm accuracy went up 4. Nolan Arenado, he is back down to a 93. He got a -1 to his fielding. Tim Beckham, he got a +4. He's up to a 78. He's been on fire lately. He got +11 to contact versus righties, +9 versus lefties. Power ratings +3 versus righties, +4 versus lefties. Clutch went up 10, and his durability went up 23. Elvis Andrus, another gold. He went up +2 to an 86. His contact versus righties went up 5, while lefties went down 5. His power versus righties went up 10. Power versus lefties went up 7. His vision dropped 2, and his discipline dropped 3. Chris Taylor, he got +2. He went to an 83, almost at gold. His contact versus righties went up 5, versus lefties went up 2, and his power went up 7. Brandon Crawford, he went down 3, still a gold, but at an 85. His contact versus righties went down 7, contact versus lefties went down 8, his power versus righties went down 8, and his discipline went down 7. Eddie Rosario with a huge +9, up to an 81. His contact versus righties went up 8. Power versus righties went up 17. His vision went up 4. Discipline went up 7. And his arm strength went up 16, along with his arm accuracy +18. Justin Upton, another gold upgrade this week. He got a +7 to contact versus lefties, +4 for power versus righties, +8 versus lefties, -3 to his vision, and +3 for his discipline. I don't even know how many golds that have happened this week. Matt Kemp got a -1 down to an 83. He got +7 for contact versus righties, -13 versus lefties, a +3 power versus righties, and -13 versus lefties. Jay Bruce got a +3 up to an 82. He's back to a silver. His contact versus lefties went up 3. Power versus righties went up 5. Power versus lefties went up 15. And his vision went down 5. Nelson Cruz, he got changed up. No rating change, but he did get changed up a little bit. His contact versus righties went up 6. Contact versus lefties went down 13. His power versus righties went up 5. His power versus lefties went down 4. His discipline went up 8. Aaron Judge, he got a -1 down to an 87. Contact versus lefties went down 20. His power versus righties went up 4. His vision went down 10. And his discipline went up 6. I think his player of the month card is a little bit better again. And last but not least, Carlos Gonzalez. He just got a new card in the game. He got a -3 down to a bronze. -5 for contact versus righties, -7 versus lefties. Power versus righties went down 5. Power versus lefties went down 2, and his vision went down 5. And that is the roster update. A lot of changes happen, and it's expected because there was not a roster update last week. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below to see more. This is Healy, and I'm out. Peace.